Hey guys, it's me Tails Extra 2009X. So today we're gonna be finally doing the Eros video you've been wanting. Or you don't want, I don't know. I'm like freaking oh yeah when he was promising you guys the freaking granny video. Okay, so before we start, of course there's the stuff I said in the beginning. And here's why. So we're gonna get Dana, she's the one who's gonna come tell you because I'm too lazy to say, okay. Hello there, I am Dana the Butterfly. And why have we do this rule? Because of course, there's some Muslims who are watching this, and as well, we don't want the YouTube AI detection to come out of nowhere and strike us. Basically, strike this channel. And as well, there's other things. If the original creator of the comics sees this and wants us to take it down, we're gonna do that. Because we don't want any issues or stuff. So see ya. Okay, what the heck was that? Okay, so as well, this video is gonna be cut into a lot of parts because of course I'm gonna be tired a lot of making this stuff, and I have studies and exams. I have started my studies and stuff. Like last episode I told you, I started my studies and stuff. So it's gonna take a while to make this video. So bear with me. Why don't you consider subscribing, liking and following and sharing this video and hitting the notification button and do all the amazing stuff. And of course we're gonna be putting the original creators DeviantArt account in the description so you can check it out. So oh yeah, and what the heck is this? What the freak? What the heck? Hey, this feels nice. That weird portal made something better for once. It's better than the freaking dark ass background I was using and stuff. So yeah, let's get into the video. How well you gonna rate this intro? And I took a while to make this VTuber and all the background and the intro and stuff. Okay, and this was an old intro from old days and stuff. Okay, so before we start, we got two sections of the Eros universe we're gonna talk about. Let's go. Okay, so the first section, of course, is the past, present, future, and other dimensions. And what else? Oh yeah, there's three different sections of the cover arts of the comics. Of course, there's the black and white is the normal comic. There's the colors, which the characters' names, and there's a second version of the colors or the 18 plus section. And we cannot go there because we're not 18 plus yet. Let's go to the past. Let's go. Yes, this is the past background. So I discovered Eros way back in 2022. He started way back in 2012. I was 3 years old. We're gonna start with the first comic ever, titled My First Tails and Cosmo comic. You can see in page 1, Tails is knocking the door. I think asking some Cosmo for something, and then Tails and Cosmo are going to make out or whatever it's. Next up, the first ever arc is called Lyra the Wild Cat. This image from Accident Part 3. So here's Laura's story. She was a kid, I don't know what the freak. I don't even know how to even explain. Sorry, I don't know even how to explain this lore. Sorry, Laura, we're gonna skip you. Okay, guys, so as well, sometimes I could mess up the stories and they're actually not even in order. So once you can see the pasts and the futures, then I will return to the past, then the present. It's a long story, and we're gonna be dizzy here. The second arc, first issue, first page, Crew, called the Crew. We can see a planet that exploded and a ship, then all these motherfuckers. and they're gonna cause some trouble. We gotta arrive on a new planet, and our heroes arrive at the new planet. We're gonna find Miles and the gang. Next up, we have a bad landing. Okay, so they crashed. I don't know who the freak was driving, but they crashed the plane super bad. And we see Miles observing them with his kids, and the water Aquafina girl sees them. So I don't know here. She sees Tails' tail. She like gets in love, falls in love, and hugs him. Then Cosmo comes out of nowhere and beats her with a stick. I think here they talk and comes at home. Then I don't know. She observes Brickers again. Then we get beaten again by a stick. So they tell them about the Madarax, and then the cat blind girl says, "How is this possible?" Then she observes them, and she doesn't know because she's the first time seeing this. But oh no, the Madarax tracks them down, and they're gonna come destroy the whole planet. Then Miles is gonna shoot his super laser piss, but they fall back and shoot their super laser piss, and they have a piss off. But oh no, the motherfuckers clash on the planet. We're fucked anyways. Now we go to time or fight. Instead of the Z, there's an O instead of the E. Don't ask me why. So after they crash, the leader just puts a button and transforms that one Aquafina other girl to chaos, and we're all screwed. Okay, she unleashes the army. Then we got the leader of the army, the motherfucker piss yellow version of Sonic. I don't even remember his name. Oh yeah, sometimes I'm not gonna mention the names because I don't know the names. Now this dude targets Sonic and we're screwed. Then the monster destroys the city. Oh no. Actually, before these, there was a lot of other stuff like how did Cosmo and Tails have fallen under date and married and stuff, but I could not find them. There's no playlist from the beginning to the end. Now we got escaping. We got the monster destroying the city, and Estella is, I think, worried. Then Venus comes out of nowhere and captures her, saying, "Where are you going?" She wakes up tied up. Venus taunts her, of course. I think here she's gonna say which body part I'm gonna cut and eat. She's been thinking, and she's gonna cut her tongue, but Estella's friends come over and save her. But what happened if she didn't save her and didn't come in time? That was actually too far. Let's continue. Then Venus grabs the Russian cleave or whatever it's called. Then she's gonna attack her, but Estella comes out of nowhere and chokes her. Then they tie up Venus and they escape and tells this guy destroying a robot was a shot. Got the end. After Sonic and Tails and Knuckles beat the shit out of the Madarax and the weird Sonic guy. I don't know who, I don't know her name, stabs the Madarax leader in the back. Then the Aquafina girl and the other Aquafina girl have a fight. Then the leader dies, and we save the other Aquafina girl. I forgot her name. And now we go to Crazy Hamburger! Crazy Hamburger! We got the asylum getting exploded, and we got Venus and Lee, her future wife, running, and I think hiding from the asylum police. The more we progress in the story, the jokes will get more darker and darker. Ha 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 ha. Then we got our last image, Little Venus. We got here Venus explaining her backstory, and I think Eros said that what happened is Venus. I don't remember her hired, but I think Venus her something happened that led to her people's planet or whatever it's called to beat her, kill her parents, and lock her up until that Medrix guy or girl found her, and she became that who she became. It's a sad story. Day 2. Hey, I'm back. So I merged the past and the present, and I technically swapped the backgrounds the last episode, last part. I don't know how many parts it's going to be, and yeah. So I'm gonna redo from the beginning, but the parts I explained in the first part, you probably do not know what the freak. The parts I explained in the first half, I'm not gonna explain them again because it will take a while to explain them again. So we're gonna start from the beginning to the end. And the future and the other dimensions are going to be having their own section. So gonna be timestamps and stuff for that. So let's go. Oh yeah, as well, I'm not gonna say the names of the covers because it's gonna take more a while. OMJ, Tails and Cosmo kissing. Tails and Cosmo taking a picture with their daughter, star Diane Prower. We got Marine making out with Tails, but Cosmo bites her and she kisses Tails. Yeah. We got Cosmo hungry, Tails gives her a plate, but Cream faints. We got Tails and Cosmo making out again, but the other guys block their eyes. Tails searching for something, but he fainted. What did my dude search for?
This maze is so hard. They did so narrow at the bottom.
And Cosmo kissing, but Amy wanted to do it as well, but Sonic runs away because he's a Star showing her boyfriend to her father. Someone's picking on Luna, and Stella beats the shit out of him. One of Stella's friends is going crazy, wants to kiss her. The same girl who tried to kiss Stella is having a dream about kissing her, but I think she gets to kiss the other girl, making out, and the girl is jealous. The same girl making out with her, I don't know. Star is jealous, and she wants to burn them alive because they're flirting with her guy. Them when they were friends as children, but I think the rabbit girl has a crush on the hedgehog girl, I don't know. Okay, they're fighting to kill who's gonna marry Stella or kiss her to be her girlfriend, I don't know. She's mad because they're playing with her bikini, and this is actually before they arrive at the planet. Okay, each one's favorite music. We can see that bastard cheated on Star and she's depressed. The hedgehog tricks her, there's a UFO and she kisses her. And then those two are walking and seeing the dresses and stuff. The hedgehog, I don't know her name, confesses to Estelle, I mean. The panda or raccoon defeats Star. The lady becomes now a teacher, and we have the nurse student, Amzi Rose, the daughter of Sonic and Amy Rose. And then the crew on the beach, and still that freaking Aquafina girl is still having a crush on Tails. And she's gonna get beaten crap off again if she touches Tails. We got Venus and Lee again. We got Akil making his first kiss on Luna. Then we see Venus بتلحس الأطباق مش عارف ايه. Now Venus and Lee are making out. Some green hedgehog is flirting with Estella, and they want to kill him. Estella and the panda girl fighting. Akil giving Luna the frog, and actually this one was before the other one. They're gonna go take a bath. A boring day at school. This weird girl picking on Venus and capturing them. Star and her friends on the beach. Another fight. This lunatic raising someone from the dead. The same girl destroying Stella. She woke up that girl from the dead. Hey, it's the same girl who stabbed that villain in the back. Here is Luna eating in the fridge, and Star walks up on her. We got these two, I think they're shipments or whatever it's called. They land on the planet and get destroyed. They destroy the ship. So they're the people who destroyed the previous ship in the beginning. Tails and Cosmo reading. Tails is scared that Cosmo's gonna eat him, and Cosmo is scared to do the same. Tails is gonna do the same. Then Amy comes out of nowhere and makes them hug, and they're scared from each other. Now we got Venus protecting Lee from Leonora. I think that's her name. Then Leonora goes for the cactus girl. I think that's her name. Then we got these three. Then we got the end of the world. And this is the end of the comics. See you guys. Dropping out of college, what you waiting for? Gotcha. Then we meet Freya, and she's tackling Stella, and the other two are jealous. I mean, they're pissed. Venus and Lee on their first date. Then Freya is suplex, doing the WWE on her. Star and their friends are playing. What are they playing?
Look what I found at the flea market! Dude, is that Tomatopotamus too?
That's the best one in the entire series!
Then we got Venus having her nightmare about her evil self.
تتا تتا انت ده تتا
ايه هز
اصحى يا تتا
اعوذ بالله ابليس ومهمه.
Okay, Freya won the first place and beat the shit out of these two. Random walk. A day on the beach. No prisoner. Running in the beach. Taking a ballet class. Heartbroken. Here we got Dana explaining the dimensions that Tails could have his girlfriends from 1 Cosmo, 2 Zoe, 3 Cream, and the rest.
الميعاد ده كان أول امبارح يا أغبياء
God demon bitch kidnapping Lee. So for the video's time and my sanity as well, because there's a lot, and some of those panels don't have any types taking text and lore, so we're gonna skip them. After I finish this part, I'm gonna go back and see them all. I don't know. See, okay. So let's continue. So the police find Venus and Lee, and they still think Venus is dangerous, so they lock her up, try to arrest her. But Venus, I don't know what the freak she did. She stabs her girlfriend in the chest and sends her to the hospital, and she goes to prison. And here she's drunk and she confesses her love, I think for her, I don't know, I don't remember. She tells her, "Can I stay at your house? Because if my mom finds out, she's gonna kill me." And my dude tries to get a balloon for his daughter, but bro jump scare him and tells us traumatized.
Day 3.
Hey, what the frick? Not this stupid portal again. We're covering alternative dimensions because I'm still figuring out the past and slash present. It's getting me freaking I don't know. This is the first alternative universe. This is what happens if Zachary dies. Who is Zachary? We're gonna explain his backstory slash lore in the present slash time continuation over everything. So here what happened is after a terrorist attack, my dude died. Then his girlfriend Darcy, we're gonna still explain her the next time. She and Opal, another one to explain the next time. I think Darcy destroyed the whole universe because the dude died, and she and Opal are the last ones remaining. I think that's it. That's the lore, and she I think works for the time police or something. Yeah, we never see these guys again in this section, this dimension. We go to secret relationship. Our dude tells is tired because exams and stuff, and then Cosmo comes out of nowhere and tackles him. And she wants to kiss him, of course, but Tails says, "What are you doing? What was it? What are you doing? We cannot be seen because he's a freak and she's the popular girl in school slash bully." Then Cosmo's friend comes out of nowhere, and Cosmo lies and say he was bugging me, and then they all pin Tails and threaten him. And I read this actually a lot, but I too lazy to explain the full thing, so I'm just بختصر يا عم مش عارف. Then she says meet me after school. Then Tails, I think that's Tails' friend, says hey, what happened? Then Tails says nothing, but Tails says she's getting more freaky or something. Then he's waiting up for her, and she went sorry for letting you wait, but we cannot she says we cannot do this a lot, so I want to do it another place. I mean, what do you call it? Talk behind school and stuff, in secret and stuff. So she says I can't even spell that. Shazect. We meet at her. She meets her at hotel. Says what? What are you talking about? Your father hates me. He is gonna kill me. She has the perfect plan. Then she says, "I'm gonna tell me how to speak Spanish." And Cosmo's father, what he says, I will have some food for your daughter, and I hope when I return I do not see this fat ass, this annoying bitch fox. Says, yeah, okay, that. Then she wants to do. I can't even say that on YouTube with Tails. Some people you know. Then I think the next episode. Wait, let me see. Okay, she says, "I'm sorry, Tails, for what happened. I have to keep me popularity." Then Cosmo's father, like a giga child, comes out and says, "Cosmo, where are you? Is that bastard out?" Then she says, "I forgot." Then she said, jump from the window." And then she kisses him goodbye. Then my dude comes out of nowhere and say, "Hey, where the freak did he go?" Cosmo, of course, lies, says, "I was tired, so I kicked his ass out of the house." Jancy tells to Tails, well, I can't even walk straight because what happened last night or the day before. Of course, the Tails combo slash Freddy combo. Then Cosmo's friend comes out of nowhere and say, "Hey, friend, ooh, is that your boyfriend?" And Cosmo, I think, says, "No, let's get to class." Then it ends.
Here she threatens Tails if says, if you tell anyone what happened last night, I'm gonna kill you. Why did I do that in that voice? Here my dude says, Kaz's daughter, get me my shotgun. What is this guy doing here? There's a curse word, super hard, the R word, but I couldn't put it. It's somewhere here, but I think you cannot see it anymore. Then she says, no, he's just here. I'm not gonna date him. He's ugly, disgusting. And he's just here to teach me French or wherever it is. But she lies.
I just want to talk to him.
Why do you have a shotgun?
I just want to talk to him.
Dad, this is ridiculous.
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to shoot him. I just want to talk to him.
You can't shoot.
Dude finds out and says, you're dating that disgusting two-tailed freak. And she says, I know he's a two-tailed freak. And I don't know, but he's nerdy, chubby, but I love him, dude. Then we got this. Dr. Pingas is the hero, but Sonic is the villain. And Cosmo and Zoe are dating. Why did it rhyme? So, Cosmo's thankful for this hero who is evil as Super Eggman because he saved the whole universe from the evil blue speed demon motherfucker. There's a comic, the love between Zoe and Cosmo, but I could not find it, so we're gonna skip it. On to overtime.
Not when I shift into maximum overdrive.
So Amy, I think she wants to thank Tails because he was working so hard and stuff. I don't know. Amy makes for Tails coffee, but now end of overtime because the rest are 18 plus content. So here, this is an alternate universe. If Cosmo sacrificed herself, but Tails, he's wearing VR glasses, and I think here Tails suicide killed himself. I think that's how what happened. Sorry if I don't make any sense with this stuff because I'm recording at 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning, I'm super tired and I want to sleep. Another alternate universe Cosmo, but Cosmo and Shadow and Sonic sacrificed themselves, and Tails marries Amy and Tails' daughter, he named her Cosmo. Oh, what the freak am I did that? What the freak am I saying? Oh yeah, this one because the cover is cover. So here, of course, after the events of Sonic X and stuff, they return, and Chris, I think, goes back to his home, and Amy is sad, but she has Tails, and they now do the Freddy combo. This episode of the alternate universe, they're gonna do the Freddy combo of everything. Now we're on this cover, 6 girls and 1 fox. I don't have anything else to say. All I know, expect the Freddy combo. It opens with Dana blabbering and hey viewers and stuff. Hey, this is the dimension where our friend Tails, he defeats the Mother X with Cosmo, but they kick everyone out and at home, and they go traveling back to Cosmo's planet. And of course, I say, Tails is the only man because all of the men is extinct. I think that's how, and he's the only man with I think 6 girls. Don't expect anything as the Freddy combo's coming soon. We open up. My dude is setting the coordinates to the ship, and yeah, she goes take a shower, and says I'm gonna join you. Then we have our first Freddy combo. They arrive at the planet, and Cosmo's so happy to see her mother, and Cosmo tells her mother, "That's my boyfriend Tails." Then Cosmo's mother is thinking about something. Then these guys barge in and they threaten Tails or whatever. They lie to Cosmo, and then Tails goes walk around trying to find Cosmo. Then Ursaya calls him into the room. Then Dana says, "Get the fuck out of here and I'm leaving. See you. Sayonara, Lupaz. We're going to have a vacation." Tails' daughters are going to check out the planets from each side because defending it because to protect the planet from other motherfuckers trying to take over it. And Tails' daughters are worried because Tails is working super freaking hard, and the mother is gonna come out of nowhere and kick his ass. What am I doing? Dude's looking at a rock, and his wife comes out of nowhere and say, "What are you doing?" Then Tails says, After the invasion of the, I think the guys called destroyers, whatever the fuck they're called, he's feared for his family's sake and stuff. Then Cosmo says, okay, so you finish that and take a little break and come to the dining room because we got a lot of delicious food. Okay, here the lady, I think her name Earthaya, says, okay, Tails, Miles, you're gonna we're gonna take a vacation to your planet of origin. Who is your original planet? Okay, where you come from? Then dude said, I don't, okay, but I want to protect the planet. Then she says, we talked, your daughters can protect the planet. They're all grown up and, I don't know. Then okay, my dude said, okay. Then they said, we're right, let's go prepare the stuff. My dude tells to his daughter to what she does, but she said, يا عمي انت قلت لي 10 مرات حرام عليك. Then okay, he kisses her, then she leaves. He leaves. But the one was the girl with the double hair says, I'm gonna play video games all night. But the other girl who's a snitch says, I'm gonna tell you our sister. My dude activates the plant inventory system, and I don't know. Let's have fun, they say. She's having a vacation, and the two annoying brats, twins, come out of nowhere and say, you always make us get punished, so we're gonna make you get punished as well. Then she says, what do you mean? Then someone attacks the planet with a rocket. She thought they're going to destroy the house. They destroyed shut off the defense system, and she was gonna beat them with a wheelchair, with something to put on a wheelchair. Okay. Then said, no, we flood the bathrooms of the house. But that the other sister comes and say that's the attack from up there. Then she's holy chap, whatever it's called. Then my dude, this sweet ass alien, says he's gonna destroy the planet, and they activate the super laser piss, the defense system. She fires the buttons and they fire the laser at the monster. Then the girl says, "Is that the freaking canyon that Dad worked on? I hope there's no other motherfuckers comes out of nowhere and destroys her ass." It leads to ruined vacation. 18 plus in the beginning, so get the fuck out of the video if you're underage. Then the girl say we activate all weapons so we could detect a lot of motherfuckers. Then this or farm or a motherfucker comes up and says, hey, so I know you left your filthy planet, and I will destroy your filthy planet, you idiot. And I just love the smell of killing in the morning. I think that's he said the last thing. They arrived at the planet, and Cosmo said, the waters of this planet are amazing. Then Dude said, where the fuck is the planet?
Oh, hell no!
Say the planet are destroyed. Then Tails say, where the freak track anything life in 100 cardias, whatever it's called. Then say, I'm gonna put end to these destroyers. And they all get ready as Power Rangers. Okay, let's go to the transformations. They go, finally get ready to, and go kick the monsters' asses. Let's go. Okay, so the defense system and the dude say, what if I go down there and I kill everyone there? Then one of the dude's henchmen comes and say, sir, there's a spaceship going and it's going super fast. What do you mean a spaceship going so fast? And the dude say, the weird henchman say, what if the fox? We better get out of here, sir. Then my dude kills him, say, I don't want coward. They go as fast and go crash into the spaceships, and these kill these two. Then they all kill everyone on the spaceship and let Tails progress more and more and more until he finds the final boss, Dark Souls style. We meet again, filthy fucks. Then Tails confronts him, say, I'm gonna break an end to you, destroyer. Then so, don't think that it's the end of your world. Then the dude said, well, your weapons don't work. Said, what the fuck did you do? I will bring the end to you, and I will spread your blood everywhere. Tails and this dude have a fight. Say, you shouldn't let me die. Shouldn't let me live the last time we fight. And Tails say, well, I'm gonna make that the second time. Then the dude is super pissed and say, I'm gonna take your hand off. Like it's just like you took my eye off. Tails destroys his claw, and bro's pissed, and Tails gets shot in the back. My dude say, the war goes, and I will have so much fun crushing your skulls. And I don't know who's that. I think that's Ursaya comes, and she blasts the dude's off. The dude, oh, I will eat that girl, and I will regenerate my hand. Come here, my dinner. aiming all of the lasers on the mothership, and it's gonna charge. He escape, and bro is trying to say, I'm gonna counterattack this. Since Miles, do you not know how much I hate you? Then bro dies. But you know, I could make it even better. Check it out. I hate you, you stupid fucking fuck. Then the spaceship crashes and they all thought they killed their parents, but they said no, your father needs to go to the medical. And bro spends 4 days in a freaking coma, whatever the frick was he in. And the bro says, what the fuck, what the frick happened? Where am I? Okay, then the girl, Ursula thanks her because she's protect the planet and your father needs to recover. But Sonic tells us Sonic died in the Matrix battle. But where the that thing was controlling him? Where the frick did it come from? Oh, you know eventually, my dude. Oh, not you, someone else. Ha 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 ha. الباشا بيقول do wants to do it again, but all them بيقولوا no, go back to bed and rest, you dude, go back to bed, and rose back, and that's the end. One of the stars say, just because you're the oldest, you don't have to be freaking so bossy. They say, dude, I liked it. It's so calm. Then the little sister say, the twins are saying you're the most, you're boring better. And they said, what? What did they say again? Then they talk in different languages. Bing bang bungi bungi. They say, stop talking in your freaking twin language. And she's super pissed. They're gonna kill them. Okay, the older sister say, Dad, it's been 1 year since the attack. They're not gonna open the borders. And dude say, okay, you're the one who's gonna take it after I die. So I'm gonna fulfill your wish for your birthday. And all the other sisters are freaking happy. One of them already wants a freaking boyfriend. The others are freaking scared. And that's the end of freaking this alternate universe. Originally, this was going to be a separate video, but I said, yeah, I'm gonna put them all together. Yeah, so wait, not the freaking portal again!
Day 4.
Let's continue. Yeah, let's go. The thing you saw in the beginning, I got a drink so I could stay focused when I'm doing this. Okay, let's go. So she's sad because she hates her life. Her mother is miserable, and I think she blamed her for someone who killed her father, and yeah. Then we got two ancient lunatics battling each other and destroying the whole universe. Is that another Cosmo? Tells the Shock there's two Cosmos, and this evil Cosmo kisses him, and Cosmo punches her. Say, oh, do you want me to punch you back? And Cosmo say, get away from my fox. She says, I know he's not mine. Then Cosmo say, so you return to your dimension. Evil Cosmo say, I know my dimension was destroyed by the Matrix. My kills saved my life and sacrificed his life to save me and my daughter. And it doesn't matter, I will kill you for him. One of my favorite panels, Cosmo say, okay, you're gonna stay with us, but if you try to flirt with my tails, I'm gonna kill you. Then the evil Cosmo say, hey, you know that softness. We cannot resist the softness of that cute fox. Then Cosmo punches her and say, control yourself. You know I don't like punching myself. Here, Stella and her friends are walking, and Venus and Lee are walking as well, but they bump into each other. What is her name? Thinks she's still evil, but Lee says no, she's changed. The other two say, I don't trust her, and same. They say that I not me. Here, after defense, there were two couple of fuckers that tried to destroy the universe. The whole team, they came late, so they decided to stay on the planet. Meanwhile, in Dark Cosmos dimension, we see what happened to Tails and the Matrix and shit. Yeah. After they finish the dishes, the kids run back into the kitchen and destroy everything, and they have to clean everything again. They should do. She should beat the kids up. Nova says, Sarah, I forgot you don't like meat. Then he says, I think I got a cut. And yeah, the Alma is just flirting because Nova. Then is Venus say, hey, do you have a boyfriend? What did you tell your mother? Then say, oh right, I know he's your friend. Then the other mother comes and say, hey, what I told you to not watch those. I cannot explain because they're bad websites. Yeah. They were about to make out, and Luna said, we know you're each other for 2 years, and we're the type of guys, and we want to take that relationship further, but the mothers comes out of nowhere, and we say, who turned off the lights, and they're hiding under the couch.
behind the couch, I mean. So here she's the first time cooking, but I think after dude ate it, became blind, or she put concrete in the freaking food. This is before they make out. So the girl's mother comes out of nowhere and beats the crap out of them both, and says, "I gave you everything, and this is how you repay me." And her girlfriend tries to protect her, but the mother, yeah, she destroys the beats the shit out of them. Say, "If I ever see you again at my house, I'm gonna kill you." And then she said, "Come on, let me take you home." Then say, "I don't want you to help it, so you're gonna live with me." Tails gets them a blanket, but they pull him in and sleep together. But dude say, "I don't know, but I think this is wrong somehow, in some way." Nova here playing football. I'm not into really in football, but bro, I don't know what the freak he does. He kicks the freaking ball so hard it goes out of the stadium and punches Elma. And I think that's how him and Elma became date. And bro, Elma I think needs some glasses because I don't know what the freak she sees. It's not the full picture, bro. She's like Amy, but it's more fine than Amy. So here, Alma's going to invite Tails for Nova for a party. I mean, but some girl beats her, and becomes depressed and thinks that he's just her friend, and yeah, she's gonna turn emo. Tails says, "You didn't tell me you had a boyfriend. Now I would like to have a man-to-man conversation with your boyfriend." Here, Alma say, "If we're friends, isn't friends to check on friends?" I don't even have friends, so I don't know what the feeling. Yeah, I'm depressed. What I'm saying. Then she say, "I'm gonna sleep. It's gonna be better for that." She says, "Yeah, let's play 2 hours." Here, the two, I'm gonna freaking tie my bro. I don't know what the freak they're gonna do to him. Here, Tails says, "Do you have to do base together?" And both of them say, "Yeah, there's more of us in the house, so we have to save water." Leonora does and then stabs the dude a lot. Yeah, bro's dead. Then Luna says, our show is a disaster." Then her friends say, "Maybe because you were so fat. Do you want me to kick your ass?" Luna says. Then they're gonna go kick their ass, but someone say, "Stop it, you two." Cosmo say, "Why are you sad?" Then the dark Cosmo cries, say, "Why? My Miles is dead. My mother is dead. I'm all alone." Then Cosmo say, "No, you're not alone. You have a family. This is the first 18 plus of this dimension. Fun at home. And this is the first day of Alma in school. So, and Venus is choking her. Let the girl go to the bus." Venus say, "My baby girl's super fast." And Lee gives her a birthday cake, but we do not know even the Venus's birthday. So Venus say, "Thank you, my love, but you didn't have to do all that." Alma returned to school from school, and she got a great grade on math. My enemy, my worst enemy is math. Then she asked, "Where's my mother? I want to wish her happy birthday." Then Lee says, "I'm giving your mother a great birthday gift." And now Alma goes to her room, and then Lee says, "I want to go for round two."
Ready for round two.
What if light and dark Cosmo fused? We got Eclipse Cosmo. Okay, so girl says to Alma, "You see that there's a nice boy behind next to you." Then she sees in her vision. Then say, "What can I say to him?" "Hi, my name. Do you want to be my friend?" Then the teacher say, "Miss Alma, get back to your seat." Are you sure she told the truth or she was lying? So she sends him a couple of pictures and they skip to talk. And the last picture she didn't mean to send him. Okay, here Nova gives her a gift. Say she's so happy. "Merry Christmas, friend." But dude said, "See you, my friend, friend." And she, "Why are you saying it so loud?" She opens the gift and she's a letter. Then say, "Hey Alma, I want to talk to you, but meet me at the park at 5 p.m. Then she goes and say, "What do you want to say? Since we're friends for 2 years," I would say, Nova said, "Since you're a girl, there's a girl I want to be dating. I wanted to be my girlfriend." but he noticed, hey, what happened? And Alma was crying. That bastard broke her heart. This is after they had, and they, come on, hello, wake up. Say, 5 more minutes, I want to sleep. Then 2 hours, she wakes up where is usually. Yeah, Lee prefers her breakfast. Say, you're a sweetie, I don't deserve you. She's so depressed and she cuts her tentacles. Why she does that? It's not hair, it's tentacles. Then Venus comes say, daughter, did you come home? Then she said, her see that. Then say, Mom, am I ugly? I don't want to go to school. Then Venus say, daughter, you have company and I'm here to support you. Then that's after freaking Nova broke her heart. So here, Nova tells his mothers about what the freak happened. Says, you did what? You're gonna go apologize to that girl, and we're gonna think about the punishment when you return. يعني من المقولة من الآخر أنت هتروح تتأسف للبيت والجزمة في بقك أو على رقبتك معرفش. Then he said, okay, I'm going. Then I can't, I'm not used to raising my voice. Then Darkus will say, me too. Okay, so here he goes apologize, and the mother say, so you're the guy who made my daughter cry. Then Alma comes and says, but hey, I'm not sad. I'm just gonna take a break or something and return to school next week. And bro just apologize, say I'm sorry, and kisses her. Then Venus say, hey, I'm still here. Then mom, Venus says, if you hurt my daughter again, I will eat you. Nova shocked say, what? Then Venus says, I'm kidding. Yeah, and then he returns to his mother, say, he apologized and said, yeah, but Cosmo, of course, says, don't forget we're not forgetting about your punishment. Here Venus said, how the heck did I get pregnant for a second time? Then Lee says, I get freaking carried away. Then the nurse say, push. And they give their we can't even end the video without saying the infamous quote of the H2O delirious.
I got him! I got him! Yeah! Give birth! What?
Then we give birth to the girl says, give me my baby! Then the baby says, she's so beautiful. We're gonna call her Aurora. Then our family's getting bigger. I can't wait when her sister sees her face. Hey, what was I say this? So I'm not gonna continue because I'm gonna still be working on this and see what the most important parts of the story are not. For the next couple of months, yes, they're important, but they don't have like lore elements, just 18 plus. Then I don't know. Then once I finish editing, you're gonna explain. Yeah. I don't know.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna say this from the top of my heart, or wherever it got. This freaking video was a fucking mess and a failure. What do I mean? I've been working on this fucking video from August 9 to August 13, 12 fucking 5 days, and I am freaking tired. I finished. I thought this was easy. I was going to cover the present, the past, and the future, and the alternate dimensions. I finished the alternate dimensions and some of the present and the fucking past. But no, the freaking present / past is so long, so fucking long, and I am tired. You freaking once the story just goes forwards, and no, the story has to go into the future or freaking back to the past. What the frick, man? I'm tired. So I'm gonna take some my favorite freaking lines. My favorite freaking scenes / comic scenes from the present, and then we go to the fucking past. The future, and we end this because I'm tired. Creator, if you're seeing this, if you one day see this, I failed you, my dude. Sorry. So AI, who is another family member, gets a job application / job to give a present for Alma and Nova because all of them actually get married in the future, and she gets a job right away.
أمور يا باشا. لا أنا مش هشتري، أنا عايز شغل. عاوز شغل؟ ماشي ولا مالي؟ امشي ورا.
Here Alma saying to her friend, my boyfriend's beautiful. Then her friend says, I see. Then say, don't you see he's beautiful? Yeah, I see. You're right. Then the girl says, don't you know I'm blind? Oh yeah, sorry.
بينا ده انا ممكن اولع الدنيا. ايه يا اعمى يا اعمى؟ ايه مش في نقطع ماشي معاه ولا انا مش مالي عينك؟ يا عم انا عملت.
Then here they are on a swimming party. Then Nova gets hit in the face and jumps, falls in the pool. Then AI catches him and electrocutes him slash kisses him to wake him up.
وشفت ايه؟ يا نهار اسود ودبشه واقعه في ترعه.
Then we got after Star freaking had fines for her plane. Her mother said, "We're gonna give you a job."
لو سمحت ماليش شغل عند حاجة.
امشي يلا بره.
Then Tails cover says that, don't worry, as well as fucking at fucking fast food. Hey, it's McDonald's Tails, McDonald's Tails. This is later in the present. So Margarita, her and her boyfriend love shoplift. Then she has an argument with her mother. Then she goes steal a phone. What the frick, man? Then she goes to her boyfriend and gets a tattoo. I mean, I don't know.
من ساعة ما بدأت البطولة سنة 48 ما حصلش حاجة كده في مصر. ليه؟ ايه المبرر؟
Go gets a tattoo, then she shows it off everything to her boyfriend. Her boyfriend says, what the freak? I just took a shoplift for just candy. You just shoplift for a phone, and I don't know, you can go to jail. And she says, nah, fuck you, I'm gonna break up with you now, fuck you. Then she robs a freaking old woman, then she runs from the country. Yeah. Here Estella is visiting her mother-in-law, but her mother-in-law welcomes her father, her husband, and her daughter, her kids, and closes the door on her face.
انا جيت.
Ursa saying to Nia, you need to lose some weight, so I'm gonna put you on a diet.
الحمد لله يا رب الحمد لله. لقيت تعويذات. لقيت تعويذه بتخسس ودوقت يا روح امك.
So we got Lee's father على آخر أنفاس الراجل ده خلاص بكح اضراب بينا. So he leaves all of his fortune to يمير. وطبعا يمير هيعمل عملة جامدة. بس الأول الراجل ده هيعمل حاجة بالي كتير عايز. There's something I wanted to do. It's been in my mind for whenever I saw this guy.
Dancing, walking, rearranging furniture.
Mir's mindset with the money. It's a normal day in the Prowl family. Then we see Eclipse, who's Eggman's henchman, steal the blueprints of AI / Crystal / Valeria. And Eggman takes it and builds a new robot. It's going to be I just said her name, but I forgot her name again. IL. Then, yeah. Oh yeah, here as well. Their AI, of course, has the code of the original creator, who is Ursa. Oh yeah, here we see the origin. How did AI was made? And then when the girl comes back home, and their mother say, "Where are you? There's a homicide motherfucking monster killer who's digging up graves." And then their father comes say, "Hey, you have someone at the door who needs you."
Am I really gonna defile this grave for money? Of course I am!
After everything, Ursa blames his action on Eggman, and the police show up at Eggman's place, say, Eggman, we found this and we suspect you. And Eggman says, okay, I will come with you, but let me comb my mustache. And then the police wait but say, wait a freaking minute, and bro just escapes, and that's the last time we see Eggman. Oh yeah, here as well, I forgot to say, my dude before he died said, don't let your mother marry the date the milkman, or marry the milkman. She had the fair behind the dude's back.
The row you want, I will cleave you in twixt. Hey, hang on, Carter. I think I know how to take this guy down. Penis.
Here Aurora told Ursa to play this game, but Ursa kept failing and failing, but he destroyed the laptop with a bat. Hey Chris are saying,
hey, can I have my job back? The counters are too expensive, and I have babies at home. Then, I don't forget her name, says, yes, of course, you're my best worker, not like that other one over there. She says, what, me?
انا عملت ايه؟ انا عملت ايه والله العظيم؟
I've been wanting to do that stupid skit for a super long time, but I was hesitant. Finally, I did it! Here, Ursa's checking on Valeria, she quit or not. Then she and Nova have a small chat day. Nova says, hey, does anyone still know about, you know? Then Ursa says, no, no one knows, and I would like to keep it shut up. Then Valeria said, what are you talking about? Oh, nothing, Nova said. So Valeria invites Ursa to dinner, and Ursa says, hey, thank you for inviting me to dinner. Then Valeria grabs her and says, you forgot I had super hearing, huh? Tell me, what the freak you mean between me and you and Nova? And she finally explains. And content warning, you know, fuck you guys, I don't even care. Okay, so here she says, as a child, I had things from brother. I know that sounded super weird, but I liked him. He was so kind and an idiot. And she finally gives out the more explosion. Don't you think, see, why we look the same? Why we have the same feelings and tastes and stuff? Yeah, I think that's it. And then she explains more. At first, I didn't like Aurora. If Aurora found out, she's gonna kill her. And luckily, she's not gonna find out. Somewhere in the future, we don't know still. Yeah. Okay, so here, they drink and they talk about how they, you know, with Nova and stuff. Then they fucking suddenly change their mind, go to Neon, say, yeah, she's super fat. She's not gonna find a boyfriend though, anyways. If not her, if Neon freaking finds out, she's gonna freaking join Eggman and kill them both. Joking, not gonna think happen. Okay, so Ursa's of course dead. She's like Marco Prior if he drank alcohol. Sorry, Mark. And she says, don't you remember, didn't I tell you a story about how I almost died? Then she takes her to the hospital and gives her an injection. And then she goes back, she forgives Ursa. And they go back home, and she was almost gonna kill Nova, but Alma calmed her down. The end of Dark Stories. Here, the guy Anthony, the teacher say he's, you know, but you put him with boys because I think I don't know. Then Brianna says, are you implying my son is gay? So I'm gonna take my son out of the school. You are fucking worse teachers and shit. Then she has a talk with her son, and I think I don't remember. Yeah, now she's gonna tell him. She's gonna tell me, Mom. Now Anthony goes home to his grandmother, but now the black suit men come and kill his grandmother, and then Brianna comes, kills them all. Then, yeah, no, they're still shooting. She takes Anthony and runs away, and he kills them. Okay, so poor Anthony dreaming about Sonic the TXE, and then Brianna calls what was it called? Venus, and Venus needs, we can't take them on us too, so I'm gonna call an old enemy who is Leonora actually. Then yeah, then Venus tells her, yeah, come on, you need to help. You need your help. Those evil people are killing children. She joins, and we're gonna call our team. Then they of course go to the building and kill a guy in the bathroom. Then they disable all cameras, kill everyone, and Leonora finds out the children are all dead. She goes into a rage. Shadow Legends. Get it? That's a corny game.
Ready or not, here I come!
Leonora, of course, is super pissed, and they're gonna try to leave. They shoot him, but Leonora goes into frack style and rips him to shreds. And they all finish and cry because about the children. Yeah, it's super sad. Then they return to their lives.
ده كتير اقلام وقلة ادب. انا مش صغير اجدي اللي عمايل دي وربنا ما انا عامل العمليه من الاصل.
هاتله 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 هاتله.
ما تتجنن ولا ايه؟ انت السبب. انا عايز اروح.
Here's Emalini, 13 years old. She made all things, made I don't know, more limbs for people and organs, and let the people live for 200 years. Then she freaking shots a rocket, and the rocket goes to a fabric of the universe, gets to Helia, and we says, what the frick is going on? Okay, so she gets cyber bugs that absorb all knowledge from all planets, and she puts that in her brain, and she gets more and more power, but it fails her and she blacks out. You know what the frick it reminds me of?
I'm here in my garage. Just bought my brand new dedicated Lamborghini. It's fun to drive here in the Minecraft area. But you know what I like more than this Lamborghini? Knowledge. That's why I had all these bookshelves installed. I learned a lot of things in Minecraft. Like one time I found a wolf and I gave the wolf a bone. Knowledge.
Wakes up, thinks it's a nightmare, does not says no. You almost destroyed the whole universe. And Bianca said, you almost destroyed the whole universe with everyone in it. And she said, I'm sorry, I cannot control myself, okay? Then they'll say, your memory glitch 100%. Then buy new storage row. Sorry. But Bianca says, my sister Helia and Bianca, whatever it's called, you know, said there's a special school for you to help you fix your powers. But when he said school, I never even went to school. Yeah. Then Bianca said you have to wait 1 or 2 years to enroll. Then 2 years go by and she goes to her first day at school. And of course she scared the shit out of her mother with all the weapons. Yeah. Okay, so here she said you can create your portals each day for school. But Malene says no, I took one of your DNA hairs and I can make it. And she's pissed. Then when he goes to school, it says these people are inferior beings. And then the water teacher, I don't know what the fuck it is, says go to your new classmate or college, I don't know. Then Emalini sees Celine. And Celine is scared. And now we go to the future. But before we go to the future, I want to say some stuff. So guys, like I said, this was a lot of mess. But you know what was worse? Me translating it for you guys. So these comics have curse words, super bad, even super dangerous bad curse words that cannot be even said on YouTube. And as well, how to say this? As well, I use Google Translate because I'm dyslexic and I can't even read. Yeah. So now that's all said. Please like, subscribe, follow, do all those again, and let's go to the future. We made it to the future. Let's go. So Darcy goes to the future with Celine, and she meets herself, and then we see a flashback to Celine curing one of her cousins, and then Celine and Darcy and older Darcy yell at Celine for not going to school, and we know what's gonna happen to Celine. Then Celine goes say goodbye, mom of the past. Then future Celine says, don't rush anything. They will be your daughters in the future and the past or in any other dimension. Then she goes back home. The teacher says, welcome to school. Here we can help you control your powers from I don't know. Then Celine says, welcome back to a boring day of school. Then a classmate says, unless you cannot be able to die. Then some other classmates agree. Then a guy is hidden in the mirror says, there's been a lot of new people since you left. And Celine says, yeah, blah 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 and stuff. But Celine gets shocked because she finds out her aunt Emalini is one of them, And we know from what happened the last time when she's in the school. Another girl says, "Hey, new girl, why don't you join our group? You look older, like at the same age as us." Then she says, "When she's here, we're gonna have an advantage. She's gonna help us with our homework." Then Celine says, "She's looking at me."
He's just standing there, menacingly.
And Marlene says, "Hello." And Celine says, "Aunt Marlene." Then Emmeline says, when your turn, you're gonna know I made the future." Then the girl says, "Hey, don't talk to me. I don't ignore me. I'm I don't know. Well, I don't know if I can even say that or not." Then Emmeline shoots one of her hands. Then, "Hey, take that thing off. It's crushing my hand." Then Emmeline said, "Not that. Don't talk to me that you. I don't know." Then she pulls up a freaking weapon on her. Rocket launcher. So Emmeline gets that robot hand in her whatever sleeves. Then the girl says, "I'm gonna turn into mashed potatoes." Then she wonder what the freak does to her hands. Then the teacher comes and say, "Hey, I saw everything." Then the girl says, "Don't you see what you did to my face?" Then the teacher says, "I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna disable your powers for a week." Then, "Well, that's not fair." Then Emmeline teases her, and then the teacher said, "I'm gonna start the class." Emmeline said, "Hey, Celine, don't you think school is fun?" Celine says, "No, it's not fun, Aunt." Celine's thoughts, "Come on, Aunt, you just have to. You need to always type everything the teacher's saying, whatever it's called." Then Emmeline says, "Oh, I know," because Emmeline wanted to read her mind. Celine wanted to read her mind, but Emmeline said, "You cannot read my mind. You don't have permission." Then Emmeline said, "How do you know?" I forgot the rest of the lines. Then Cyberrail comes. Her name is Cyberrail, the robot. Then she says, I'm a robot, artificial robot, and I killed everyone on my planet, but I turned into my robot copies." And then she did the same to another planet she visited. And when he said, "Oh, I want to be your friend, but I did not do the same thing in my planet. In my planet, I wanted to fix everything and make everything better." Yeah, we know from what happened last planet in the past. Then she shakes her hand and she disables her the genocide route from Undertale. Then they become friends, and Celine's thoughts again say, "Aunt, you make me so scared." "I know I scare you." Then the girl again said, "Go." The people say, "Go away. You're useless. We're not gonna be on a good friend group." And the guys say, "Leave." Then the Cyberlil say, I cannot eat. I'm a robot." Then Emmeline said, I forgot what it said. Then the girl, some dark mode guys say, "Get out. You used to be interesting with your powers." Then Emmeline say, "I am sorry for that disgusting white palo dragon, whatever it's called. Then we should add her to our friend group." And Cyberlily said, I forgot. And she joins the group, and Emily said, "We need to make a list for boys in our group and stuff." Then Celine says, "Hey, do you want a boyfriend or something?" Emily says, "What? You're accusing your aunt of anything like that?" Then Emmeline goes flirting with Cyril, and Celine says, "Hey, you." And Emmeline says, "So that's why I don't let you read me mind." 2 weeks go, then Emmeline said, "Hey, I want you two fight." Then Celine said, "Hey, but we don't want to get into trouble." And of course the two were gladly fighting, gonna fight and beat the crap out of each other. And he says, "I put a force field so no one gets hurt and we don't get freaking trouble." Then the two get freaking fighting and show their freaking superpowers to shit. Then at the end, the Cybereye said, "I was holding back because Emmeline said, but if I didn't, I was gonna crush you until you couldn't breathe." She didn't say that. I'm just doing anything in my. Emmeline said, "Oh no, this is not great." Then the green dragon say, "I'm not gonna lose." Then Cybery opened the freaking all of her weapons, but she terrifies the dragon, and she blacks out. And Emily say, the dragon says, "Oh no, did I kill her?" Then Celine says, "No, my infant will fix her." After that, Malini takes her to her workshop and says, "Do you remember my offer?" Then the girls, Cyberly said, "I want to experience how to be a human being, to breathe and live like a human being." And then Emmeline injects her with something, nanobites, I think, and makes her. But Emmeline says, "You're gonna be just like me." I don't know what that means. I cannot show it because sexual and YouTube is gonna come for me. But she flirts with her, makes her feel like a real human being, emotions and stuff. Then Celine goes, "Auntie, she's dead." Then Celine's, Marlene says, "No, we're gonna come right away." Marlene in the future. We see Aurelie says, "I fitted everything. I made a future with robots and stuff, and it was all thanks to me." Okay, so here, I think from Ursa's perspective, says, "One day my world came crashing down. My genes are different because she's a plant, and her wife is getting old. So Ursa returned back to science and created a drug that makes anyone, turn back to extend their lives to 200 years. But I thought in the last panel in the past, Emalino was the one who did it. I don't know." Then Emalino comes and says, "Yes, it's Ursa's sister. You're old-fashioned. I'm the future." Then she cut her eye off with a screwdriver, and we know how Emalino did. At 40 years old, she changed the future and shit. Yeah. Okay, so Celine sees this boy and she falls in love or has a crush. Then Marlene comes and say, "Do you like that boy? I'm just examining him. He's power." Then my dude comes over and say, "I don't know what the thing said." Then he says, but then Marlene said, "I have to keep a close eye on it." One of them say, "I have to keep a close eye on that boy. He has so much power. Both fun and aura." Okay, so they're at home. Celine says to her sister, "School is over bad. I have to be not really young." Then Charlie says, "You know that? A classmate of mine ate a bunch of worms, and we went to the hospital. What the fuck is you crazy on to a fucking guy who ate worms? I don't get it." Then Celine says, "Why was I not born just like you? Normal." Then Celine, the girl that was better say, "Do something. Then let's go home. Mother little food gonna cook." Then keep talking. And they carry to be an artist when she goes on. Then Celine looks behind her things for someone, and they go home, carry on her arms and go home. So Celine thinks someone's following her and she tries to scare him, but the dude is the one who's behind her. He's like, "What are you doing here in my dimension?" And Bo jokes, says, "I'm gonna blow up your dimension." She gets scared. And after that, he says, "What's your aunt doing with, I don't know." Then Celine says, "I don't know. My aunt's mind is an enigma." Then I think they go on a date.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
So she's flirting with her and says, "Let's do this a second. I don't want Celine to think about it." Then she says, "Okay, I will keep it a secret." You cannot see their friends, but they're in fact all.
Gay!
So they do the list and check out everyone. That fucking one guy from a zombie turns out is a boy. I thought this dude was a girl. But see that one guy with an armor? That's the war criminal. The last boy. The one with the money thing is the armor. Keep a close eye on this motherfucker because he's gonna play, I think, a big role in the future. I don't know if it's him or someone else. Then Cyberly gets sad because she did the wrong this and stuff. And when he said, "Hey, she used to be a human or an animal or..." Then we go to Celine and David. And Celine says, "Hey, how old are you?" And both turns out he's 12. And Celine turns out she's 10. So I don't know how many years between them. Then she falls down and she says, "Miss Celine!" And I know something. So we have two scientists experimenting on corpses and shit. Say, "We don't have any corpses anymore." One of them says, "I know what to get from. And bro,
I can't even explain. That motherfucker takes his own daughter, his own fucking flesh and blood, and turns her into a girl. That's the origin story of freaking cyber reading. That one motherfucker took his own daughter and turned her into a woman. That's straight up freaking child abuse, my dude. I mean, I think my dude, but you take care. Okay, Celine says, yeah, you make my mother, you make part of my family. What can I do to you? So he takes her to her dimension, but he says, okay, but you got to know something. My dimension is not going to have the people like you, so this was big out. She was a hood. They go to the hood dimension. And Bro explains, in my dimension, they have this sheet because people like us who have powers not to destroy the whole world with chaos and shit. And she says, exactly how to there? And my bro says, okay, but remember, my mom could freak out. So he goes and his mom says, wait a minute. And then he was cool. After that, he says, wait a minute, what the hell got I do? And bro says, I have my friend, and she introduced herself, Selena Pierre introduced herself. And they go to her room, and bro says, sorry, my mother is like, and they were about to kiss, their mother barges in with it, you want some cupcakes? So here Emmeline checking Sabrina's brain, and Sabrina finally made her new list, but Emmeline says it's shit, garbage, trash, and then she gets a fight with Sabrina, and she says, you're dumping me for that freaking brainless dragon, and then I know you're a monster and stuff. Sabrina says, but Emmeline says, you're a monster as well, you were without me, nano stuff, and whatever. Then he dumps her, and Emmeline says, what's wrong with my son? The next day, Celine asks her a question, and Emmeline says, you know, go away, you stupid brainless idiot, go ask someone first. And she goes sit down, of course, with I think Melissa, that was the name of the dragon, and Cyberly, and yeah, Emmeline is still saying, what's wrong with me? And, yeah, we see the dark side of Emmeline. So Melissa's telling Emma Cyberly, and Emmeline is jealous, and she's gonna fire her with a freaking rocket launcher hand. And then the teacher calls her and disables her powers for 3 days. And then the old friend, the teacher's like, killing a colleague, it's bad. Then she was, all of them left her, and she's crying, and someone comes say, hey colleague, me and you are the same. Then Emmeline says, nah, you're a robot and I'm a robot. But dude takes off, and it's freaking Lucas. And who anyone knows who's Lucas? Lucas is from Sonic X, the leader of the fucking Middle X, and the leader of Dark. Anyone who's watched Sonic X Season 3 knows. Okay, so Chris tells Celine, you're on Spider. What? Then Melissa and Celine and Emmeline have a big fight. They leave her alone, you don't deserve her. And I don't know, they're fighting, beating each other's ass and stuff. And we know who she's fighting for. They're fighting for.
وادخل لمن يدفع اكثر. اسمع لا لا انت اللي بدأت. انا اخرس. لا 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 يا انت اللي بدأت. يا شاكر انت اللي شاكر يا اخوان انت اللي بدأت. لا يا انت اللي بدأت. يا سامي لا لا.
Cyberly says to Melissa, we'll talk later. As she scolds Emmeline says, I don't love you, and yeah, you will cry. Then Dark Oak Lucas says, come on, follow me. She says, shut up. She says, follow me, little flower. And he takes her to his planet. And he talks nuts and say, millions died. We're both a fucking liar. Anyways, yeah, that's that. And she says, you want me to stay with you and repopulate? You're great. So bro says, your dimension is not small for you to rule or control. I could help you if you help me. Then she leaves and I'll give you an answer. Then broken, lying, say, really, this dude is a liar, he's gonna manipulate her. Okay, so Emmeline said, no one is talking to me. She was not talking to him, but my dude, if you want to go to my dimension, she said, as Emmeline said. Then Lucas said, hey, you want to go to my dimension? I have help from Luigi. And he said, sure, but I need to get home very quick. And they go, and Celine says, what's the heck with my aunt? And she suspects, and she's like, then they have a drink, and yeah,
So Malini faints and might say you fight a punishment. Photo 3. Then Duras becomes his clothes.
Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey!
Then this bastard just puts something in her brain and says, "Please manage. If you don't obey me, you'll explode your heart." What a dick move. Then Celine says, "I haven't seen my ex, let me come back home." Then Melissa says, but Emily comes and says, "Sorry girls for my foolishness." And we see she's hurt.
So Celine asks her aunt what the frick happened to you, and her aunt says, "I'm fine, and I'm not coming back. I have a boyfriend." And I don't know what happened. Celine and her boyfriend go find where grandmother aunt has. Then Mr. freaking Lucas beats the shit out of Emalini and cuts her finger and still beats the shit out of her. What the freak? After doing you know who, Will beats says to her, "Yes, just to go to school." And he continues beating her and breaking her eyes. And Celine says, the teacher, "Can't you do anything? He's hurting my aunt." The teacher says, I can't do anything. I can stop take his powers if he hunts her here in school, but I cannot do anything out of school. And Bro says, fine. And now, after telling her the powers of Celine's boyfriend, Bro's gonna split the hearts of him and Emalini, swap them, I mean. I sneezed. After that, Bro tells her the truth about what happened to all the women, and I think he does surgery on her next. So Celine and her boyfriend goes to his planet and they find Emalini's arms. And then Bro just explodes the planet. Great thing was not the moon. Then he activates the warship, says, "I'm gonna go to your planet, Emalini, and he's gonna save all the women." And he did something to Emalini. So the dude saved her, then they have a kiss. Then Dark Oak goes to his planet, then Celine stops him, but he activated the ultimate weapon, who transforms Emalini to a whatever the freak that is. Okay, so here, Celine tried to stop her aunt, but I think her aunt remembers her. But the other dude, the guy, blocks Lucas's path, say, "Hey, who are you blocking my path?" Then dude say, "I'm gonna make you disappear." Lucas says, "Ha ha ha, so if you make me bad disappear, your precious aunt Emalini will die." Then Emalini is getting beaten, Celine getting beaten, but Melissa and Cyberly arrive in time. But Melissa gets scratched in their eye. So Melissa says, "Find a weak spot for her to save her, or do not kill her as well." She blasts something in her eye. Melissa says, "You killed her." Cyberly said no. Then Emalini returns consciousness, but I think Cyberly is gonna sacrifice herself. So Cyberly takes out Emalini's heart, or the evil heart, and puts her on. But Emalini says, "Please don't do it. I don't deserve." Then she said, "You made me feel out of things again. At least a part of me can stay inside you." But Mr. Lucas say, "How did he break my heart and shit?" And my dude just makes him disappear, and the ship thing explodes. So it took her 30 days to wake up. Then she wakes up and say, "Where am I?" And she looks at country and shit. Then she talks to Celine, say, "Aunt Emalini." But Emalini doesn't remember because she thinks she's Cyberly. Then Celine takes her to a lab and she doesn't even remember anything, this junk. So what happened is, after the events of last panel, Celine and Emalini lost a part of her freaking body, because whatever the freak has she done in the last in the past and shit. After that, she was expelled, of course, from school because her dimension was different and shit. And yeah, that's the end. So Melissa sees someone's around her and she sees this creature. Then says, "I'm just on a friend and I like it." He uses Cyberly's voice and she says, "Hey, do not use your voice." Then Melissa kicks her and she thinks she killed her, but turns out she is immortal. and she made everyone shit her pants.
يا ابن الكلب يا واطي بعيديني غيبوبة تدفنوني بالحياة.
Selena and Melissa say, okay, tell us your name and your powers and where do you come from? And my dude shows his true form, say, my name is Morten and I come from a dimension everything dies and my powers are I can use so my powers are cause death. Wherever I go and I cause death in 30,000 something commands and the things they put in his brain allows him to control his powers for a little while. And they ask, are you female or male? Bro says he's both. What the frick?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, so Celine says, hey Mortis, aren't you half girl, right? Yeah, so she said, I'm not gonna pronounce her boyfriend's name because this dude's name is freaking weird. He's like the shadow Bonnie of this reality. He's the shadow Bonnie of this reality. He has the same weird name as Shadow Bonnie. And say, yeah, Mortis says, no, I don't ever experience love or anything. Then Celine says, hey, if you touch my boyfriend, I will kick you so hard that you will ice pop. Then Melissa says, hey, Celine, did you reach puberty? So Celine, Melissa says, hey Celine, can we talk? Then Melissa finally controls the powers and she's leaving. And Melissa says, you can visit me wherever you want, like. Then Celine gives her a pendant wherever the frick is this, and they hug. So Malini / Cyberly, they exchange stuff, I don't know, and they say, maybe Melissa says, maybe next time we see each other, we could be friends. Then Celine says, come on, Auntie Malini, we have to go to our dimension. So Miles says, say, Cyberly, Malini, I forgot her daughter. Then, however her name is, says, call me whatever you want. Then she says, Dad, can you make me forget everything? When I sleep, I get dreams about something hurting me. When I wake, I don't know who I am and I'm useless. But Maya says, I can't even make that. Your brain is fused in some way I cannot even understand. And your sister tried to help me, and I don't know. Then she says, can you please help me? And he asks her, and yeah. So Melissa made a lot of minions alive, and minions a planet, but he feels lonely. And we see Malini / Cyberly called out for her, and I don't know.
يا رب ليش؟ ليش يا رب ليش؟
Guys, I've been doing this video for the past, from August freaking 7 to freaking now. And we're in August 15. I've been doing this video for I don't know how long, and I'm getting freaking tired. I haven't seen freaking. I was gonna watch even after. You know what? After this, I'm gonna freaking watch Oppenheimer, because I never even watched that movie. After this, because I'm gonna be the same thing as Oppenheimer. Just joking. Okay, let's go. This will be the final video, final part of this shit, and yeah. If the creator watches this, I love your stories, man. Your stories are amazing, and they have super big stuff in them. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Let's continue. Okay, so Tammy and talks to her cousin and say, yeah, it's been boring. My sister does not help with me, and I don't know. Then the other one, it was the mute, says, I forgot their names. The mute say, does she have a boyfriend? And Tammy says, if she had a boyfriend, she would tell me. Then she confronts her, say, why didn't you tell me I have a boyfriend? And then Celine says, I have a boyfriend, don't call him stupid. Well, it doesn't matter. Then they fight, say, and Celine says, I wish I never had a sister. Then Tammy punches her so hard, they freaking teleport to different dimensions. Celine went to the edgy freaking, remember that freaking edgy Miles? That was how freaking, I don't know what the frick happened to him. Yeah, Celine went to his dimension, and she's getting arrested or something. Okay, so Celine says, Grandpa Miles, and my dude say, Grandpa Miles, oh, do you mean your grandfather? I'm your grandfather, but in another dimension? He says, tell us more. And she said, Grandma Caswell, and who the fuck are these people? Then Tammy, I don't want to figure her name. She lands in the past, and and she hits Cosmo up with, she says, "Hey, are you alive?" "No, shut. No." No, are you? She says, "Are you alive?"
Man, I'm dead.
Sonic confronts her, say, "What did you do to our friend?" Then Tails captures her and interrogates her, say, then Cosmo wakes up, and she says, "Yeah." And Tammy says, "Oh no, Grandpa Miles, Grandma Cosmo, why did the boys not wear any clothes?" Then Tails says, "Hey, let's go back before the medic comes." And Cosmo is looking away and blushing because Tails will make finish. Tammy says, "Medic, giant egghead." And Tails says, "Are you Eggman?" And then she remembers Celine telling her, "If you they'll travel to another dimension, don't tell the truth or gonna be more shit and we're gonna have so much trouble." And then Knuckles confronts Sonic, says, of course first Amy says, "Don't go to my Sonic or kick your ass. Don't let the crap out of it." Knuckles says, "Well, we can take these stupid pants off." "Shut the hell up, Knuckles. Shut up, Uncle. Take a chill pill, Uncle Knuckles." Then Tails takes a strand of her hair and does the DNA test and says, "It can't be." Sonic says, "What? She ain't even a friend." Then Tails does not say. Tails knows the truth. So at first Tails says, "How is your DNA linked to me?" Tanny says, "I can't say for the future." Then she messes up and she explains, me and my sister are from the future, and you and Grandma Cosmo can have many mates with our children. And then Dude says we should not mess around the future and stuff. Then we cut to Celine and Itchy Tails discussing. Celine says, "How did you manage to marry all these days?" And Dude said, "I planned to 60, something to 16." And yeah. And she tries to work her powers, but it doesn't. And Dude said, "We had a friend who did teleport magic or shit, and I modified it." And he yeah. So we go to the infamous scene in Sonic X, but Terry pushes Cosmo thinking she was in danger. Then Amy comes, says, "That trap was meant to for me and Sonic." And then we go to Edgy Tails, says, "This portal was made by my good friend Chris." Which version of Chris? Chris Griffin or Chris Von Dyke?
All right, sweetie, you ready to get some new notebooks and protractors and slacks?
I want blue jeans.
You're getting slacks!
Celine uses the portal and finds Terry, and we go to another infamous scene. Sonic وشادو بيفرموا بعض مين اقوى واحد يفشخ التاني. تيلز بيقول خرب بيتكم مش عارف ايه. Oh no, we go to another scene, infamous scene, Cosmo sacrificing herself, and Terry says, "Oh, where did I hear that?" Grandma Cosmo gonna sacrifice herself, and what did Terry do? Whack her with a broom. Yeah, that's how Cosmo survived in this dimension. A fucking whack with a broom. Then they defeat the Medirex, all they celebrate, and then Celine comes and Terry slaps her like that one meme. I think Mike Tyson and that one other guy.
Oh!
Tammy punches her. "Hey, you idiot! You just took me to fucking hell! It's your fault!" And Celine says, "Hey, if you didn't punch me in the first place, Celine and Terry are fucking fighting like usual, and then they teleport. Then they hit Blaze with them and would take them to the past. And then they go back several trips. They go back to their own timeline. And Miles comes and he thinks you are in trouble, but he gives her her glasses back. And of course, Celine gets grounded. Okay, so Terry asks her grandpa, "What about my two grandmothers?" And bro says, "What? Two grandmothers? That's Cosmo have a clone?" Then Tammy says, "Celine, we have a problem with our own home." Then she knows. Then they say goodbye to this version of Darcy and says, "You go home. My other self is worried." Then, yeah, they go home and first, Tammy says, "I'm not gonna travel again. I'm gonna go home and I'll tell mom you're out with friends." And then Celine's boyfriend comes and they were just about to kiss. Then her mom comes over and say, "You're still grounded. You're gonna be grounded." This girl always gets grounded. Okay, so I forgot the guy's name. So he says, you know, Celine, immortality is a punishment. I don't want the fate to die. Celine says, what do you mean? And she said, where did you go? Then dude just picks a fight with the most dangerous lunatic ever. And bro just makes him, he rage baits him. Rage bait him. I can't even speak that. Nonsense. Rage baits him. And Celine's super scared. But bro turns out to, I don't know what the freak they make out or kiss. And Celine says that was super disgusting. And I agree with her. Okay, so Celine wonders, what if her and boyfriend have children and get married? What will her child be in 25 years? She travels and someone grabs her and says, yeah, I forbid you from going to the future. And this is the only thing you will see. When she thinks her daughter, and the girl says, the only thing you can know me about from the green hair. Okay, so here Melissa and Cyber's ghost have a chat, and she misses you and stuff. And then the ghost leaves, and Melissa says, I will find you, and yeah, and rewrite that. Here we got Celine and her grandmother looking at her great granddaughter, and she says, she's like you. We got the proud family children from the future. So Melissa's still trying to catch Cyberly, and the girl, the weird girl ghost is here, say, who are you? She says, I'm gonna help you to your love, but now on one condition. Melissa says, no, I'm not gonna help you. She says, who are you? Melissa says. And the girl says, I'm the daughter of Celine. And Melissa says, oh, no, you really are their daughter. And after that, she says, what do you mean? The girl says, my mother is so upset, she's gonna try to come to you and tell you to take her to the future. I know you should not let her. Yeah, of course, you should not destroy the whole future. And after that, she takes her to her girlfriend, but says, you need to turn to small because you're gonna kill the whole planet. Scary.
Celine cannot take it anymore. She wants to kiss him so bad, but the teacher is in the middle. Then my dude asks his friend to create an illusion, and then they freaking kiss, and the teacher goes down to them and say, I disabled your powers for a week. But they say, we don't care, and they still kiss, and the teacher tries to split them off again. So Melissa finds this lady, Emalini, whatever her name is. She says, I was my Monsieur and Emalini, whatever her name is. Cyber lady wakes up, say, I thought you didn't want, and she says, you're like my light, and you're like my light, and something. And it's a happy ending. Woohoo! Then we got these people. Okay, so Celine asks the teacher, are you supposed to be more staff here? Since he says, yeah, supposed to be, but I'm only enough. Then we get this guy, says dimensions, and here we see the three mirrors of three Emalini, Melissa, and Cyber Ali. We see there's three versions of Emalini. We can see one was, I think that's a Scar, that's X, I think that's her is dead in that dimension. The main Emalini in the middle, and we have the one on the right is the evil Emalini from when Lucas destroyed the freaking dimension, thinking that one she died or won, I don't know. Then with Cyber Ali, we got in the left, she I think graduated. In the middle, I don't know what the freak she is, a skeleton or what. And the third right, in the right side, we know that one is from the main dimension like this. Then Melissa, in Melissa's version, she's the only one who graduated or won in the dimensions. Then these guys discuss, hey, I'm gonna take your place, you should take a break, and I don't know, yeah. So we see a baby in the middle of space, and that's Celine's daughter. She, I don't know, opens something, and we get discussion with the other guys, discuss how did the baby get here, and stuff. And there's one question, on the left side, aren't these the two motherfuckers from Dragon Ball? I forgot their names, Popo and Debo. Hot topic, I know the other one. I forgot the names, I never watched Dragon Ball that much. Alright, so part 2 is Baby in Space. These guys are discussing, and this motherfucker on the right side says, it looks like one of my students. And they wonder if then Celine, a grow out of Celine says, sorry, and she takes the girl. Then one of the one guy in the eye says, it's Bianca's powers and shit.
Then what is it? Then one of these guys say, you have a entire discussion. Then the dude with an eye says, I'm gonna go back take a nap. Then one of them say, you're lazy. Then the spike motherfucker, whatever he's called, says she's gonna arrive again. And she arrives and go say, it's been so long. And yeah. We see Celine's daughter on this weird planet with these creatures. Okay, so by the time of the recording, nothing new has been uploaded. And yeah, so this is the end. We made it to the end of the video. I can't believe we even made this video. I made this video in the beginning. I've been trying to make this video for I don't know how many months now, and finally I had the courage to make it. And this story of this universe and this creator, his stories is super amazing. You should check it out. Link in the description for the creator, and please consider liking and subscribing and do all the things. And yeah, and sorry as well if I couldn't even fit the full story from the Pacific in the past, the / present. That is place super long, dude. Like I couldn't even continue it. So yeah. So yes, see you guys. Please like, subscribe, like and follow, do everything, and I see you in the next video. Specifically when I do cover the Sonic X Fortnite comic, if I can find it. See ya. Bye.